We're back. Hold on just a minute. You guys have to look at the living room real quick while I take a pee. I gotta go to the bathroom and stuff before we leave. Here we go. Here we go. Oh shit, I gotta get gas. I just noticed I don't have no gas. Dang. I got a half of a quarter. I got an eighth of a tank. We gotta get gas. I don't know how I get that. I never let that slip by. Ah, Hinsdale girl, what do you say? Hey. Lee, call it. Yeah, I'm in Jabal. I didn't go anywhere. Good morning, new sound here. What's up, man? It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon in the kingdom. Now we gotta have AC on all the time. Oh. Our first agenda is we have to get some fuel. So we will take the telephone road. Bob Urban, hello. We're going to take this telephone gravel road shortcut to the gas station because we badly need fuel. Can't believe they left me like this, motherfuckers. 600 kilometers from Jebel. Whoop whoop. Well, we're at 31 degrees Celsius. It's another day. And we're going to get some benzene. Taking the shortcut road. $191 and a fatura, please. I need a receipt. Liter of fuel is 2 reals. We're at 2 reals a liter. 2 point something. 2.1. $2.10 a gallon. About $2 a gallon if you calculate it. If you're Americano, we pay $2 a gallon. $2.18, yeah. Jeep fatura.
Fatura. 1 minute, 1 minute.
Shukran. Okay, now. Let's go see what's open in town. Let's go find something open. Our next objective. Our morning objective turned out pretty good. Are you not going to Philippines? No, I'm not. I changed my mind. I have things to take care of. I may go next month. I had 2 things change my mind. Both are directed towards money. I need to wait. I have a business thing and a money thing. Next month I can freely go, but this month I need to finish the month, even though we're off for a few days. And I don't know why. I shouldn't give a fuck about none of it at my age, but I have to still make a living. So, next month will be Philippines. This month, no. Need money. We need money! We have bills and thrills and shit to take care of in our life. Unfortunately, I am not independently wealthy, and everything I do, I must work for. And the more I work, the more I get fucked with about getting my money. You don't even know. It's all a headache. But it's not a bad headache, it's just a headache. pay for others not working. Yeah. Look at this guy in the silver car driving down the middle of the road, not paying attention. Fasting or not doesn't give you the right to be an asshole. This dude almost cut the guy off in the blue car. He's not drunk driving, he's just driving careless driving. He's gonna kill some family. He's gonna kill a family somewhere. Hey, if you can't drive, you need to go home and sleep. You almost killed that family in that SUV. Really, don't be driving. Go home. Or pull over and take a nap. Did you see that family you almost killed just now? Go home. Thank you. That lady and her 3 kids, he pulled right out in front of her. If you're tired, go home, go to sleep. Don't be driving around. Crazy. Sometimes you got to, it's just you're not using your brain. You'll end up killing somebody. That poor lady. She almost sent her kids through the windshield trying to brake because he pulled right in front of her. It's a shame. Poor thing. Need to go home and go to bed if you're that tired. Yeah, people are morons. I don't care about fasting. That gives you no right to risk other people's lives. If you're not able to drive because you haven't ate, go home. Stay home. Fasting is no excuse for safety of other people. It really doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with the safety. That lady and her 3 kids, they were lucky she reacted fast. She was saved by her smartness, not by his ignorance. All right, we got What's up, Rick in Texas? All right, let's go here somewhere we're going to park. Right yonder. Yeah, that's crazy. Pakistani dude driving without thinking. Just the way it is. Oh, this place ain't open. What happened here? I thought they opened it. They're not open. The only thing open is the grocery. No problem. We'll go to the grocery. Tonight. All right.
هذا مدام خسارة فلوس. ايوه رجع. شيل الفاتورة ها. صح. You have Tamimi card?
I do not. What's happening? How are you? It's good to see you again. You remembered me. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Mobile number?
My mobile number is 555-555-555-5559.
Sure.
You want me to say it backwards? 95555.
955.
I'm just joking. I don't have no mobile number. I don't want no coupons. I don't want no advertising. Is that for business or personal use?
Okay.
I'll leave you alone. It's Ramadan. After Ramadan, I will be. I'll play more. During Ramadan, I'll be gentle. How's everything in your life? Are you going somewhere for Eid? You will go for Eid?
Eid?
Yeah. You will go holiday or no?
لا هنا شغل. بعدين.
No?
Working.
Only working.
بعدين عيد بعدين شيل vacation 1 month.
Where you go?
هنا من كبار دمام. Where are you from?
America.
ممكن go أمريكا.
Yalla, let's go. Come with me, no problem. Visit America, no problem. Do it. Why not?
إن شاء الله صون husband أمريكي.
You need a husband American? No problem. There's plenty of good American ready to marry you. Wallah. Wallah, everybody's waiting for you. Don't worry. All right. Ma salama. Shukran.
Bye, thank you.
You too. Have a good day. She ready to go to America, find her husband. Yeah, they got everything here. She's a nice lady. She's always friendly when I come here. She's gonna take a month holiday next month. Whoop whoop. No, that's not Lulu. I don't know what that was. I think that's a Tamimi, which is the same in America. Yeah, that's a Safeway. Same as Safeway. They call it Tamimi. Come to America and get raped by the government so we can support other countries. There you go. Everyone is welcome. Most welcome. That's one good thing. Yeah, I got smoked salmon. If you knew Lulu like I knew Lulu, I hear you. You know, America is not... I have to say one thing, though. America, our image is not totally tarnished. There's still people around the world who dream of visiting and hanging out in America. So that's a good thing. We need to hurry up and fix this government issues before our country's really tarnished. We're still not that tarnished. Our country and people are not, but our government's a shameful thing. But our people are not. People are still good. It's not. All we got to do is take our country back, get it out of the government hands. The federal government of America is a criminal organization, and everybody knows it. All right. Tell her to go to Canada. No, my friends in Saudi don't go to Canada. They need to come to America. They're good people. All right, let's get back towards the house. Oh, boy. She thinks your tractor's sexy. Maybe. Have you seen the guys that drive tractors? Well, it's not as sexy as people think. A lot of work around every summer. There you go. There's your sign. How are you supposed to know when the light's green? There's no color. You know, the lights in Jebel is just always broken. They're really slow about the maintenance here. Is it the same way in America? Are the lights always broken? They're always broken here. Are the lights in America oh, there was almost an accident. Are the lights always broken in your city, not in Oregon? Lights here is always broken. In this city, I don't know about another city. But here the stoplights are always broken. There'll be one light, a bunch of others not working. There'll be red and green, red and green at the same time. Kind of weird. Out of blues. I don't know what the problem is. It started happening when they bought these dumb digital lights, these LED lights. Apparently they bought some kind of a bad one. They're always broken. They get their lights from Temu. I think so. Whoever the city manager is here, the buyer for the traffic lights, he must have bought them off of Alibaba. There's some shit lights. LED lights. What's up, boss man? LED lights are not that. I already know. Some are good, some are bad. There's different qualities. You know, there's still a major problem with purchasing around the planet. The best price does not mean the best buy. And they don't have a consideration in their buyer's agreements for cities and governments. There's no clause to say, what about quality? They're only worried about lowest bidder. Well, anybody can buy shit from China and be the lowest bidder, but what about the end results? Because in China, they'll write the specs and they'll lie about the specs. They don't mean the same as another country's specs. China's specifications is just lies. They put anything they want. Nobody tests it. Nobody knows. Lights work here. Cops are busting light runners, are they? They don't work over here in Jebel. I'd say more than half the lights here is broken. You can't really tell. However, somebody found enough money to put in some computer ticket machines to give people tickets at the traffic lights, but they didn't find enough money to fix all the broken lights. Strange. You know, the guy or the buyer or the bidder probably looked like he did a good job, got the best buy. The specs probably even matched on paper, but they were given fake specs. That's why they approved them, and they got all these cheap Chinese lights here that don't work. All over town, they're broken. They have the same problem. Our office bought some LED lights thinking that would be it. Hell, they burn out more than a halogen bulb. Or them fluorescent ones that work better than those LEDs. Speed cameras are a scam. They're everywhere, man. Those speed cameras are everywhere here. But then again, I like the speed cameras. You know, in Saudi, the police never bother you. They never bother you. They don't harass you. They don't bother you. So I'd rather have the computer handling the mundane enforcement laws than I would have a actual physical person. When you see the interaction of the police in different countries and how they talk to their citizens, you have to have car insurance here. It's the law. Car insurance is, you can't have it. You can't get a license plate without car insurance. But I like the system here better because the police don't harass people. You know, in America, there'll be Big Joe the policeman chasing down soccer mama, and her family because she went 10 miles over the limit. And then when he pulls her over, he will degrade her. Why are you in a hurry? What are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. And when people talk to your wife or your mother like that, your immediate response should be, fuck you, shut up. There's no reason. Because somebody had a small traffic infraction, you should not treat them or degrade them and talk them in a bad manner. So that's a big flaw in America's police system. People say, oh, it's not everybody. Yeah, it's not everybody. It doesn't matter. If it's one officer, it's too much. The integrity of our interaction with our police officers and the citizens is highly degraded throughout America. It's really bad. They should not treat people that way. I don't like it. It's a pet peeve of mine. A few years ago, they pulled me over, my mom and my car. 3 of them walked up and said, what are you idiots doing? Yeah, see what I mean? I hate when they do like that. They degrade and scream at people. That's nonsense. There's never a time where you degrade the citizens when you're enforcing minor traffic infractions. That's why it's better to let them computers and cameras do the work. All right. We got food. Now we can take our medications and we can eat it. Never had a bad interaction with a cop, really. That's okay. I have, many people have not. All right. We've taken our medication. Now we can eat. We're having just some salmon, smoked salmon. Rod, good evening. Yeah, you don't heat smoked salmon. Why? There's a company contracted by the traffic department, but it seems, yeah, there is a company. They're not doing their work, whoever it is. In this city, they're not. I don't know about other cities. David, hello. This is smoked Norwegian salmon. Brought to you from Almarai, from Norway, by an airplane, distributed from Almarai. I've never had it any good. This is the best I've had in the world. Except for actually being in Finland. Being in Finland and they smoke it in the grocery, it's great because it's fresh. This is as close as you can get. This is smoke roasted Norwegian salmon from Almarai SEMA program. Freaking amazing. Your company was fired a year ago. It looks like they'll have to fire this one as well. They need to. do you know smoked salmon is not really smoked many times? They cook it in the oven, smoke flavor. I would say that is common, but I would not say here. It's the salmon this company is Almarai that has a special company called SEMA. And what it is they will actually are first in quality. I'm sure you could find maybe some salmon that wasn't actually smoked, but this salmon is from the SEMA program, which is high quality food. Yeah, high quality. All right. Good evening. What's up, Barney? Okay. Let me turn my computer on. Friday night sippers. Almarai doesn't play around. No, Almarai, it's a quality place. If it says Almarai, I don't even think about quality. It's always first class. Everybody knows that. Here, if you get products from Almarai, it's first class. It's one of those things you can trust. What's the best American dairy? Every city has a special dairy. I couldn't tell you now. I ain't been home in years. I got PUBG to work only using a 5G on my other one. I don't really know of any infamous dairies in America, to be honest. So many dairies, I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know. Wisconsin makes a lot of cheese there. They do. Did I kill many zombies? I guess. I may play DayZ again later, not now. We're going to go back out in 30 minutes. We're going to go back out in just a couple of minutes. Walaikum salam, Miss Yossi, welcome. By the way, Miss Yossi, we're blocking those people that harassed you. So you won't have to worry about it. They're going to be blocked permanently. You should have done it yourself, actually. If they're really arrogant, just block them. Don't worry about them. It's easier just to block people than harass people. Yeah, we just block them. People harass people, we block them. Does anything special for Eid? No, I'm not. Yeah, people get unnecessary sometimes. Okay, what are we going to do now? We're getting ready to go back out. I just had to eat quickly because I had to take 2 meds. Earl's harassing me now. I have to take 2 meds. I take Med in the morning and med afternoon or evening. And those are the, what do you call it? Those are my blood pressure pills that have to be taken with food. I tried the first 2 weeks of Eid not to do it, and it was not a good thing. My stomach, I thought it was going to bleed to death. Can I block someone? Never done that. Well, it is what it is. So our plan now is to go back out to complete our the first thing is very important to take that food with that medication. I wonder if the doctor's open tomorrow. I may go to the doctor tomorrow. They got to get me a different med. I notice that medication is too strong. I don't like it. It's too strong, too potent. I don't need stuff like that. Sometimes the treatment has more consequences than the problem. My blood pressure med, it's in the other room. I'll show it to you, but I hate it. I'll show it to you now. We ain't doing nothing. This son of a bitch is a hurting, painful bastard. I'll show it to you. Let's see if you can read it here. This one. If you don't eat, your stomach will feel like somebody punched you with a baseball bat. Anyway, that one is just nonsense. That one is just too strong. I take that one, it makes me itch a lot. Makes you itch. It just makes my stomach hurt. You got to make sure you eat when you take it. If you don't eat and drink some water, it will be, that was blood pressure med, yeah. If you don't eat and drink water when you take that medication, your stomach will be just in pain like you've been beat with a bat. Not acidy pain, I'm talking just tight pain. Just makes your stomach freak out. I do not like it. My dad is taking a little one that looks like a kidney bean, like a burgundy one. His whole life never had a problem. That's the one. That's the one everybody I know has ever taken. That little one. It's like a burgundy. It looks like a little drop. Everybody takes that one. I don't know why they gave me this one. I don't like the one I got. I take Olmesartan for my blood pressure. I can take an empty stomach and it's only one pill a day. See, that's a good one. Mine, you take one in the morning and one in the afternoon or evening. One is for the high number, one's for the low number, up and down to balance it. far as the camels, I don't know when I'm going back out there. I ain't felt like it. What do you think of watching various clips and commenting on them? And yeah, new activity. We got many activities that we'll get into later. Right now, I'm just stumbling around, waiting. You know, where there's so many things to do. Damn, I did not look at the pictures of my boat to see what the bottom of it looked like. Hold on. How is Dad still loving the young ladies? You know, I ain't talked to him in God knows many months. I don't talk to nobody. I just don't talk to people. I just don't. I don't know why I'm that way. I'm just not. I just don't talk. 15-minute, your DayZ server will be ready. All right, let's check it out. Put your bucket list, sailing in New Zealand. Maybe. I was on a yacht sailing there recently, were you? Then you know it, it's nice. Many people love sailing New Zealand. But to be honest, Bernie, there's 10,000 islands in the Philippines. I'll never live long enough to even visit the Philippines sailing. You need to get back to playing DayZ. You need to. Yeah, I'll never live long enough to even visit where I'm at. And another thing is sailing is freaking dangerous. It's very dangerous. I think you should have a minimum of a decade of experience in open water before you go travel anywhere. Sailing is very dangerous. It's unbelievably dangerous. It's easy to die. People don't understand. It's easy to die sailing. It's not like it's something hard to do. Sailing is dangerous. You can't survive really rough weather if you're thrown off the boat. My only benefit is now I trust my boat. Yeah, it's the I trust my boat and I know its limits now. That's a big deal. You need to know the limits of your boat and understand it. Is anybody else who played DayZ have a problem with that damn Amish bitch? Why is she so tough? The other zombies are not as tough as the Amish one. Yeah. I went sideways and you pooped your pants. I've had sailing go wrong. It's scary. I think it's a nun. Is it a nun? Whatever she is. She's harder than hell to fight. She's the meanest one. Old damn Amish bitch in that damn game. The rest of them are not as bad as her. She's tough. God bless her. Yeah, she's hard to kill in the game. She's the hardest one. She just comes at you just unbelievably fast. She's really hardcore. The ones with the police, yeah, the police vest ones are hard too. But you expect them to be hard. They have everything. You don't expect the old lady in a dress wearing a bonnet to be hard. You know? You don't expect bonnet lady to be hard. All right, I need to see something. I got my refund back from Amazon again. You have to shoot him in the head. Is that what it is? All right, let's see what we got going on here. I'm trying to decide, is she Amish? She looks like it. She's got one of those pilgrim dresses and that bonnet. That's what Amish people wear. Nobody in the other world wears that kind of stuff. She wears that dress, you know, that Amish looking dress and bonnet thing. Just the way they dress. She's dressed just like an Amish lady. Debbie dressed like that? Maybe. That may be her secret. Debbie dresses like an Amish lady. My grandmother dressed like that, but she didn't wear she wore her hair in a bun, but she didn't wear a bonnet. My grandmother did dress that way, by the way. Always. I'm having pain today. I don't know why. I'm having pain in my wrist today. I wonder what from. I didn't play that much games today. I don't know why my arm would hurt. I've seen her dressed like that. Well, it's too early for all of this. It's always like that. Man, I can't remember. Oh, Marvo. You got an email, do I? Let's check it out. Not yet. Nope. It's not there. There's no email there. Let's look in spam. Oh, there, it went to spam. I wonder why it went to spam. Let's do a check, see what happened. All right, I see it. Okay, I put it in there. We'll check it out later. All my emails hosted by different servers and things. It's okay. It went to spam. I wonder why it went to spam. Interesting. Very interesting. Get prices about go higher any day now. What prices? I missed it. Okay. Is there a link attached that will go to spam? I didn't see. Don't have time for spam. I don't know. I have so much. Everything just about goes to spam for me. That's standard operating procedure. I'm looking at mouse. I'm looking at mice online. I don't like changing my mouse from one computer to the other always. And I'm going to try to buy the same brand as my keyboard. So I'm looking for a Marvo mouse. I don't know why the mice don't come USB-C. They all come with that old style USB. I don't want that. I want a cheap mouse, but not garbage, if you know what I mean. Damn, every time I buy something, I need an adapter too. We need a cat when you can have a mouse instead. I don't know, I'm just looking at nonsense here. I may not even get one. Screw it. Too hard to select. I can't figure it out. There's too much selection. I can't figure it out. Yeah, there's just too much selection. I'm not going to worry about it. I can't figure it out. Death Adder. I just want the same brand as the keyboard, so the interlink. My mouse, whenever I use a regular mouse, I always get a hurt wrist. I should always use this Ergo one. It doesn't hurt my arm. But the other mice depends on what I'm playing. But then again, I did play last night a lot on the tablet. There's the problem. I played on the tablet for a long time. I just thought about why I have a problem. We played PUBG Mobile. That always hurts my thumb. Yeah, that's what it is. It's that damn PUBG Mobile. That damn using my thumb on that game, that's the problem. Alright, I gotta stop playing PUBG Mobile for a while till it heals up. Anyway. I just thought about the problem. I'm sitting here looking at all these mice here. I can't. Where was that one that was on sale? I can't find that same mouse that was on sale the other day. I guess they're gone. I can't find it. There was one on sale. I can't find it. I wonder what happened. I don't really need it, but it would have been nice. Maybe don't play PUBG Mobile. Yeah, that's what I'm not going to do. I'm going to take a break. Well, I need to go out now and go to another store. As bad as I hate to. Getting wrist if you use to it much. Yeah, I get it. What happens is every time I play on my tablet, it's a big tablet, it hurts my wrist. It's been happening since I started. It's very common. For me. It's always been going on. It's part of my life. Yeah, it's definitely part of my life. Mr. Wale, thank you for the bits. Whoop, whoop. We're hanging out. I just took the medicine for my pain just now and my blood medicine at the same time. So it'll take a little while to kick in. Jane, what's happening? Need to see a massage therapist? Nah, I just suffer. I just suffer with it. Don't worry about it. That's mainly, I always do that. I just suffer with it. I suffer with a lot of pain. Just don't worry about things. That's just normal. Sometimes I just figure out it's better to suffer than to get medication that causes more problems. A lot of people don't mind it, but I don't want to suffer always. And then take something to make the suffering hurt and be a different suffering. Get some Google VR goggles. I ain't buying none of that stuff. They look neat, but I ain't getting it. Daisy with VR goggles. You know, I watch people with those VR goggles, and I looked at the Legion glasses. But the problem with all of that stuff is, if you have prescription glasses, you have to also have special glasses made for the VR headset. And I ain't going to do that. I'm not going to spend money on a headset and then have to go to the optometrist and get damn special glasses made. It's actually kind of nonsense. That's why I'm not doing it. Ain't no way. It's too much. I don't know. You have to have your glasses made. If you wear contacts and glasses at night, if you buy a VR headset, you'll have to have these special glasses that insert made just for the headset. So once you buy them, you can't even use them until you take the glass insert that comes there. They take that pattern to your optometrist, and then they make it so you can use the headset. I don't see why it's like that. That's too much. So you don't want to go through all that crap. That's just too much work. I wear Florence and reading glasses at the same time. See, you can't do VR. It's a young person, no glass. Anybody that has perfect vision only. If you don't have perfect vision, you don't need a VR headset. It's too hard. Too much nonsense. I figured she meant contacts. I didn't question it. Floret sounds like something unique disease, though. Oh, I got that Floret syndrome. It sounds very special. It sounds like Tourette's, but you got Floret's, Tourette's of the eyeballs. Like cauliflower ear. Cauliflower ear. Somebody sent me a photo. Floret's is smelling flowers too much. Well, it's actual something. It's actually a documented thing. Kind of like those girls that smell their hair. We call them sniffers. You see a lot of them girls. You know the girls that take their hair and they're always smelling it? We call it sniffers. It's a habit people have. Sniffers. Yeah. There's a lot of girls that got that problem. I see them, you see them out in public. They got their hair here and they're always smelling their hair. It's like a really bad obsession. I don't know why they're into it so much. What is beeping? Oh my God. Snifferholics, there's no cure for them. I'll tell you what, that old beauty in the eyes of the beholder still stands true. A friend of mine's posting pictures of his wife and him, and I don't know why some men do that. They get divorced or their wife passes away and they get remarried quickly for some reason, and they always marry the most homely people. This dude married a girl that looks like a damn Bullwinkle. I ain't gonna show no pictures. I don't want to downgrade him. But his girl he married looks just like a cross between Bullwinkle and Mr. Ed the horse. She got a Bullwinkle, Mr. Ed look I've ever seen one. And he's posting it and he's proud of it. Dude, we don't want to look at your Bullwinkle looking bitch. Really? Bullwinkle and Mr. Ed had a baby and he married it. Rocky and Bullwinkle. This old gal looks just like Bullwinkle. Cross with the Mr. Ed. She got lucky. Body by Gumby. I didn't look at the body. I was just looking at the face. Poor lady. She's a Bullwinkle looker. You know those people that have... Never mind, I better be quiet. You know, some people smile, okay? And they have some little bitty teeth, like this big, and above it, their gums are 1.5 inches. Are you familiar with that? For some reason, they smile, and their upper lip goes all the way to their forehead. Just like, you know, the horse when they're eating an apple. You know what I'm talking about. That's a common defect in ugliness. A lot of people got that problem. They smile and the upper lip goes way up to here. Some people's asses look better than their face. Well, that's pretty common. Now, we're not picking on people for not being a model, but when your gums is this tall and your teeth is this big, you need to, I don't know, it's kind of strange. They ought to be able to go in there and cut some of them face muscles so they don't smile like a horse. It's kind of odd. I don't see it often, but you know what I'm talking about. I ain't near perfect. Hell, my teeth look like I've been chewing on rebarb. She gives good gummies. I don't know. I really don't know. I need to go to the store, though. Damn it, I don't want to go out, but I need to go out. If I don't go out, everything gets closed on me, and I'll be stuck with nothing. Looks like someone wearing their skin wrong. It doesn't look right. Looks like they got some kind of a transplant. Something ain't right. If you're one of them people, we apologize, but it's odd looking. Have you seen the other folks that I don't know, but I've seen this in parts of Asia? I don't think I've seen many American people with this problem. Their forehead is this tall, and the rest of their face is tiny. But this from here to here is like 3 times the normal. What is that called? When your forehead is like this tall. I've seen that's a kind of a defect in the Philippines. Yeah, it's to each their own, but there's some people that have that really double. I think this part of your head should be half amount of this, not the same. It's kind of strange looking. Elephant Man, 5 heads. I don't know, it's different. And then that inbreed look, the ignorant people. You know the ignorant people. You don't even have to talk to them. There's many people, you can just look upon them and I can tell you they're ignorant. There's something about ignorant people. Most people's gap between here is smaller than their eyes. This gap right here. But if you see people where it's a really big gap here and their eyes is over here, them folks is usually ignorant. Have you seen that? I've seen that many a times. These eyeballs will be out to here, and that space between them is quite large. And if you talk to them, you will find out 9 times out of 10, they're ignorant. I ain't claiming to be no rock star beauty. I'm just talking about defects that bring out certain traits in people. That's all. I ain't claiming to be no model of any type, but I'm not deformed. My biggest problem is obesity, which is a natural cause by food. My problem is not from genetically look like my mama fucked a reindeer and a donkey. You know the children I'm talking about. Sophia, what are you up to? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like it's something you don't know nothing about. I'll send you more email. All right, I'll check it. Oh. Sloth from the Goonies. Rain donkey. Anyway, something like that. Something strange. I got to let's get out of here before I sit here and pass all the time away. Don't take care of what I wanted to take care of. Oh, we gotta run down. I want to go down to the vape store and buy something. Earl, get out. Get up. Go. You can't stay in here when I'm gone. You're a peckerhead. Be throwing my computer stuff on the floor. Hey, Tutu, make a new account. Oh. I can't believe I was stuck on that damn Daisy server for 2 days and could not get it out of my system. You know what I need to do? I need to buy me one of them $100 Chinese computers to test shit. And then if I like it, put it on my normal computer. Have you seen on YouTube the guys buy the $100 gaming computer? They're not great. They suck. But it'd be good to have one of those for testing. I should order one of them $100 gaming computers. It's like a complete computer, a screen, a mouse, a headset. It's $100. Look at them on YouTube. People buy them. They suck, but it'd be good to test stuff on them. I'm tired of trashing up my computers, trying stuff I don't like. I've trashed a few computers and I've had to replace my damn SD drive because I formatted it so many times. Man, I'd like to. Yeah, I need to get me one of those SD cloners so I can put in a different drive in my. They can do it for you here at the shop, but I don't trust the guys here. You could be from a second hard disk. Yeah, maybe. That's an idea too. Or maybe an external hard disk would work. Look in the VMware. You know, I played with a lot of VMware, but I wasn't much into it. I used to run a Linux laptop and a Windows on the VM. But it's still, you got to be a scientist to set that shit up. None of it's turnkey. When you run a Linux computer and then you use the VMware and you run Windows on it. VMware no good for gaming. Oh, it sucks, but you can make it and do it. You can do it. I've done it. But in the configuration takes you 2 months of Sundays to figure out. There's nothing documented about doing that stuff. They expect you to know things. It's just the reason that nobody uses Linux today. Because the community of Linux are assholes. Yeah, I don't care what you say. Everybody knows the community of the Linux people is assholes. If somebody's trying to get into Linux and learn about it, they're rude, they don't inform them, and they just treat them like idiots. I was getting into Linux in the late 90s. And I was pissed because nobody in the Linux world would help me. That was before, when you didn't have any drivers. It don't matter if it's spyware. Think about it. It doesn't matter if it's spyware. Who cares? You ain't doing anything anyway. Nobody gives a fuck about your life and what you're doing. 1 out of 1 billion people may be worried about spyware or something. But most of us normal people, we ain't doing shit. We're just going to work, making a living. Really? Now, if you're one of them pedo, weirdo people somewhere, of course you may worry about all that shit. What are my thoughts about going to homeschooling? Well, I have, my dad has a twin brother. And his twin brother decided to raise the children homeschooled and no television in the house. Each one of those children turned out to be, one is a U.S. Senator, the other 2 are medical doctor professionals. And they don't feel like they missed out anything in life. They married well and they're doing well. So my family that did homeschool turned out, and they're the best, kindest people you'd ever meet. They were homeschooled. It really worked out well. There's just, but then again, my thoughts personally about homeschooling is when you get out into the real world, if you're not familiar with how just the most common things operate, it can be a bit dangerous. So if you don't have any worldly knowledge of how you may have a tendency to be easily scammed or something, you know. If you want to travel, a lot of people do it. But your wife has to be very committed to doing it and follow a routine. You can buy the homeschooling kit, but you're going to have to you really got to take it serious. It's not a light thing. But most homeschooled kids after that go to all the universities and do better than most people who went to public school. The problem with it used to be a while back, any public school was better than homeschooling. But now with the new dumbass award system, anybody can get a high school diploma. You know, they now have a system where if you're in English but not good in English, well, they got dumbass English. If you're in math but you are not good at math, they got dumbass math. And both of the dumbass and the high achievers get the same degree. You get a high school diploma whether you went to the dumbass class or the regular class. Some can't read at all. They're letting people graduate high school. I just can't believe it. How they got through high school. We want to travel and school is in the way. Yeah, do homeschool. It's very popular. I know many successful people, including my own family, that quite successful, never had a problem. But their mother was meticulous. I mean, they would get up, eat breakfast, and do their schooling. They didn't fart around. It would be nice if you plan to travel and where you plan to travel. To be honest, what you could do is could get a nanny who is also a teacher for the homeschooling. So if you're traveling outside of America, you can afford a third world nanny from a good country. But the American nanny will cost you too much. But there's plenty of nannies who also can do the teaching for you. I think that would be an option. And I think you could get a good nanny for around $1,000 a month who would take care of all of this stuff. A schooler, a nanny, and she would also do chores. So I think it would be really good. Personally. I think maybe even $500 a month if you really looked into it.
Hello, uncle.
Hello, Allah.
How are you?
I'm very, very good.
Good evening. Thank you for coming here.
Yes, I'm here to give me the money.
Give me the money.
All of the money.
Money.
Give to me now. I need VCT.
Yes. Some look change.
Fifth.
50 MG.
Yes, sir.
Bas.
That's it.
Cash. You pay with cash, huh?
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
This place, if you're into water pipes, they got every bong on the planet. It's a motley crew there. I wonder what they're doing. That old crew there didn't look very gracious. Traveling is a great education. I'm having wrist pain. Put your kids in homeschool and don't worry about it. Don't think about it anymore. Put them in homeschool, don't worry about it. Oh, my door ain't shut. Just do it, don't worry about it. Just think, if the homeschooling don't work out, you'll just have 2 more dumbasses on the planet. They're everywhere anyway. They'll fit right in. So I wouldn't stress on it too much. There's plenty of room for 2 more dumbasses on the planet. You ain't going to change anything. That's not an option for you. Why? There's always the shopping mall technique. Give your kids $100 each, tell them to go in the mall and buy what they want, and then just drive off and don't come back. That works real well. Then you travel all you want, you ain't got to worry about it. $200 shopping mall technique. I gotta put my phone down here. I can't read it up there. Alright, I can read it down here. Damn sun has blinded me. I can't see anything. Whew. I was shocked. I went to the public high school and all these safe spaces and shit. I ain't seen none of that. When I was in school, we had smoke break and ass whippings. There wasn't nothing safe about it. And we had Smear the Queer and dodgeball. School was hardcore when we grew up. It's a little different program. We didn't have no BS. And they'd fail people too. Didn't everybody get a pass? You better get it. You didn't get a pass. I'm telling you about a game. It's not like it wasn't a game. It's a real game that used to exist. It was in the school. There was a paper on how to play it, and that was the name of the game. You smoked outside with the teachers. When we were young, if you were lucky enough to have your librarian give you a blowjob, it was an honor. Nowadays, it's considered some kind of a sexual deal, and it's against the law. They got all hypersensitive about everything now. Everyone gets a trophy. See, that's nonsense. Everyone don't need a trophy. It was okay to have dumbasses and idiots and failing. Now they don't want that. It don't matter. I ain't got to worry about that no more. Put your kids in homeschool, best thing for them. Nobody complained when we were kids with all the problems. It's the way it was. Yeah. And if you've got an argument with some kids you met after school and you had a bam fight, you win or lose. People would show up for a fight and have their fist out. They didn't have no guns and knives. If you had somebody being an asshole, you tell them to meet you outside after school, and 100 people would gather around to watch you two duke it out. Hell, we even had guns in our trucks. Nobody worried about shooting somebody. It was a fist fight. Why would you shoot somebody? We were in school. If you didn't go to the fight you were called to go to, you would have a problem. You'd be ostracized. If they called you out to fight, you had to fight. There wasn't no ifs, ands about it. Yeah, if you didn't show up for the fight, Scott, you were a pussy, and they'd pick on you like hell. You had to show up. Doesn't matter if you win or lose the fight. You just had to show you had the nerve to show up. And it wasn't just boys, it was girls too. Old girls would fight worse than guys. Pull each other's hair out and poke each other's eyeballs. You girls are some dirty ass fighters. I've seen a couple of girls fight and I was shocked. Yeah, you better show up. Have you ever seen two girls fight? Oh my God, y'all's evil. Damn, pulling out hair bigger than you can imagine. You seen a girl beat? Oh, girls, I don't want to get no fight with no gal. Weird dude. Strangest dude back there. Looks a little crazy. Oh my God, I'm not in the mood today to be anywhere. And it's the way it was. It is the way it was. Nobody complained about nothing. When I was young, I actually felt sorry for the kids that didn't know how to handle themselves. They were just really weird. I have to admit, there were some kids, they're a little weird. I felt bad for them. They weren't taught how to interact with the world. They'd get into school and they'd just be like chastised and left out. They just really had to be careful. It didn't matter how you looked. You just had to just not be a dickhead or something. I don't know how it worked. They were called dumb sissies. Yeah, those are ones. We didn't have many sissies. You know, I went to high school in Tennessee. We didn't have crap. We didn't have none of that nonsense. I can't remember a single sissy in school. We didn't have none. Not a single one. Yeah, we had some harsh ass things. I just remember how harsh it was. And we never even heard the word gay. Never even knew what that was, like something nobody even heard of. Never heard of nothing like that. I'm in McDonald's. I'm gonna get me a cheetah or something. I need something to eat other than that damn sandwich. They're open now. I can grab some. I think I'm gonna grab them jalapeno chili poppers. I think they're like $1 or $2 an order. Foolish, this was not all planned. Huh. I don't know. You lost a fight. You might get a few, but he's probably going to give you a few lumps too. Yeah, that's true. Hell, you go to fight, many times you ride home in the same car as the person you were fighting with. Hey, how are you today? Hey, good. You have these chili cheese things. How many in a box? Yeah, what are these jalapeno cheese things? How many in one box?
One box is coming 4 pieces.
Give me 4 boxes of those.
Okay.
And give me a triple cheeseburger sandwich only.
Okay.
And a big tasty sandwich only.
Beef or the chicken?
Beef.
Okay.
Nobody eats chicken. That's nonsense. You quit selling that stuff.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it. I don't come to McDonald's get no damn chicken. Hey, how good.
4 jalapeno boxes, 1 big tasty and a 16.
Thanks. Just travel and don't worry about it. Put your homeschool your kids. Don't even think about it. Do what you want to do. We got folks you need to talk to a local group in your area about homeschools. Y'all taking this too serious. Just figure it out. It's not, I think y'all, just do it. Don't worry about it. You'll figure it out. It's not that big a deal. Where are you going to travel to, by the way? Where's your travel destinations? Your main place? Where are you going to? It's not hard. Just make sure they do all their work. There you go. I don't think it's that big a deal. I wouldn't worry about it. Homeschooling's been done for 1,000 years. In the States mainly. Alright, homeschooling has been done for 1,000 years. Thousands of kids go to homeschool. I think all the Amish kids go homeschooled. I think there's so many different kind of kids that are homeschooled. You know those people in that sailboat? Their kids are all homeschooled. There you go. Sharon's kid did online schooling. Now you have to apply to do it. It's your kids. You don't apply for nothing. What are you talking about, apply? Y'all follow your rules too much. I don't listen. I tell you what to do with you and your kids. If you're being told how to do things, I would leave. I wouldn't live nowhere where everybody's telling me how to live. You guys are letting too much government in your life. Really, too much government in your life. Even chimpanzees are homeschooled. There you go. Send your kids to private school until high school. I want them to have a real life experiences. Sounds like you may need to get a dog. I think it'd be cheaper. Just get a dog. Don't worry about it. Let him travel with you. Leave the wife and kids at home. Get yourself a dog. They love to ride in the car. I don't like dogs. I have to get a cat. Cats don't like to ride in the car. There's your problem. Cats don't like cars. Your dog pukes in the car. Really? I never had a dog. Every dog I've ever had loved the car. Cats mostly don't like the car. I don't know why. Earl hates the car. He can't handle it. Thank you. What's your problem, dude? Go. People out here are weird, man. Just go. Quit looking at me like I'm the weird one. You're the one looking at me like I'm in. You're this idiot looking at me all cross-eyed cretins. Cats hate the car. Cat went nuts in the car. Yeah, it happens. I think it's all the visual surroundings is too much for them. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It just wears them out. Good evening, Thammer. What are you up to? You had 43 Fahrenheit. We got 30 Celsius. Your cat tore the car seats up. That's terrible. I would have left her at the bed. I headed back home. I went out to the store. I definitely couldn't handle that animal shitting all over the house or the car and the thing. Man, I can't see nothing. This time of day, the sun is beaming in my eyeballs. some donuts. I could use some. I can't even remember the last time I had a donut. I did not even recall. Maybe a year ago, maybe less, I'm not sure. Maybe over a year ago, I can't remember. You haven't seen 84 degrees 6 months. It's already summer here. McDonald's cookies. I don't eat those. God, the sun is bright. It's at the perfect angle to just penetrate your eyeball all the way back to your brain. Oh. Whew. Next week, it starts getting decent. Really. Next week, we start getting hotter and hotter. It's not going to cool down here. Summer is here. It's going to be up, getting near 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's going to stay that way for many, many months. We're going to be in the 110, 120 always. Earl, why does the house smell like a fire? Huh? What's that smell, dude? Did you do so? Something smells wrong. Why does it smell like something's burning? Huh. Smell like burning wires. Earl, something smells like burning wires a little bit. Could be the neighbors. Something stinks somewhere. It's definitely a problem. I don't know what it is. Something wrong. And this is what it is. I wish McDonald's would do a damn lettuce burger. Still both kind of, yeah, I am. Now we got our breadless sandwich. The McTasty or something? No, it's McDonald's. I just don't eat the bread. You know, once you live without eating the bread for about a year, bread is disgusting. Wingnut, what's up? Bread is a slave food. That's true. Get lights checked. Which one? You? Actually, it's real cheese. Leave the message DA. It's all real cheese. Look at the history of it. I just don't eat bread because I don't eat carbs. I don't eat bread or rice or potatoes. Yeah, it's just carbs, no carbs. Mine's to manage diabetes. That's why I don't have a blood sugar problem. I don't take any sugar meds. I control mine with diet. You've been carb free for now. Is it different? Yeah, I have never a problem. My blood sugar stays perfect. If you have a blood sugar problem, give up carbs. You'll be shocked. Give up carbs and your life will change. Yeah, I don't like the compound burgers. They're low quality. The compound burgers are nasty. It's just terrible. Yeah, I got you fresh food. I gave your old food away. There we go. We get for Earl's food to the cats. We're about to game. I don't know. Not really. I don't have any plans. Thank you for the bits. Deborah Wright, what's up? AZ's working good now. Needs to be cleaned though. They don't clean like they're supposed to. And I don't want to say too much. Gonna hit the road. All right, Scott, thanks, man. We appreciate you. When you gonna go visit Cup of Joe? We're waiting on your epic adventure to visit Cup of Joe. When are we gonna see this visit? I'm putting the pressure on you. We're ready for your epic visit Cup of Joe. That's fine. No, it's the same one. It's just refillable stuff that goes in it. As soon as it gets 75, I hear you. I'm waiting for you to visit old Cup of Joe. I want to see I want to hear the unbiased outside opinion. Yeah, I want to hear the unbiased outside opinion. We want to know, how is it? We want to know the facts, Jack. Yeah, we got to know. Joe, are you here? Where is Joe? I think Joe left. I was here, that group he lives with, he may be part of a sexual clan. Same like the Holly Weird. Snake attack. Yeah, I think something going on there. I noticed Joe the other day had some handcuff marks on his ankles and his wrists. And I seen a little pink fuzz on his shirt. I'm thinking them boys may be freaks. Joe's squatting with Frank and the band. I can read something about that. I think them old boys may be hooked up on something, hopped up on Viagra. You never know. I hear his secret name is Cornhole Conrad. I don't know, but these are the rumors I'm hearing. Joe is a sex slave. Joe is the concubine. Joe, get in there. We want to mess with your ass. Where are you? That's why he hadn't been playing that PUBG for a while. When I go, I'll get there and then call him. All right, do it. He'll be home. You ain't got to worry about it. He ain't going nowhere. My boy's never been happier. You never know. No more PUBG bans. They need to get Joe back. Let's see here. Let's get Joe on here. Let's see if he's here. Let's see if we can get a hold of old Joe. Hold on, let me fix my cameras. Hold on, my camera's wrong.
What the heck? Configure Cameo Studio.
Yeah, that's my studio, but I'm not using it now.
Hello?
Oh, there you go. All right, welcome.
I can't hear you. I see you, but I can't hear you.
Okay, a minute, let's see.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Still can't hear you.
Can
I can't hear. No sound.
you hear me now?
Now I hear you.
All right.
Now I hear you. Okay.
We're going to put you online. People have questions.
Everybody's got questions.
We got questions. There's a rumor that you're part of a sexual clan and you are a concubine. Them old boys ain't got you tied up. Can I see your wrist? Anyway, how you doing, Joe? What's happening?
I'm hanging in there. I'm going to the hospital in a little while. I got to go for a test in the neurology. I'm having really bad pains in my feet and in my hands and numbness and stuff, and it's got to do with the diabetes, so I got to get it checked out.
You got numbness in your hands and feet?
Yeah, and it's sore, when I walk. So I got to go and get some tests done. Because I don't need to lose my feet and hands.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah.
That's called
Yeah, so-
neuropathy, right?
Neurology. Yeah.
Neuropathy.
Yeah.
But I thought you got the diabetes under control.
It's yeah, but I still have this, and I'm still under diabetic neuropathy. I still have diabetic neuropathy.
Okay.
So yeah, it's been hanging in there. You know, like this morning, my numbers was 175, my sugar level.
Have you been walking around, doing any exercising?
Well, I walk around all the time, especially going up and down the steps.
What about how agile are you? Are you doing some stretching at all?
Nah.
Nothing. Out of curiosity, can you take your hand around to your ass and cup your balls from behind?
Nah.
Oh yeah, you got to work on that one. You ought to give that a try. Once you're able to do that, you ought to be just fine.
My arms are too short.
Awesome.
Oh man. Yeah.
Well, we hope it gets better. So when's the doctor appointment for that?
It's at 12:30, but they're gonna be coming between 11 and 11:30 to pick me up.
You look good. You look like you lost some weight.
I did. I'm down. I'm down to 160 pounds. I lost from the to 260 pounds. Excuse me. I wish I was 160. 260 pounds now. That's from being in the 300s.
Oh, you're doing really well.
Yes. I'll tell you, the doctors here, they seem to be getting a lot better with the doctors here than they did in Florida.
All right. That's great.
In Florida, they were feeding me medications, all different kinds of medications. I must have been through about 10, 15 different medications just for the diabetes.
Everybody says you're looking good, Joe.
Yeah.
Well, we ought to celebrate and get our nipples pierced together. Let's go for it. Celebrate this achievement with a nipple piercing. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you got to get through this neuropathy thing. I'm pretty sure it's busy. Myrna says hello.
Well, hello, everyone. Yeah.
Well, at least you're looking good. You been gaming any?
Nah. I gamed one day. First, I had to upload everything again on the PUBG. Then I played one game, and then I haven't been on it again since.
I was wearing my headset, wondering why it wasn't working. I just figured out the problem. It wasn't plugged in.
Oh, yeah. That's me.
I'm yelling and talking and thinking, what the hell's going on? And I just looked down and it wasn't even plugged in. I'm wearing a headset for no reason.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah.
So not much PUBG left lately. How's your girlfriend and you? Still having those daily 2-3 hour talks?
No, we talk every day.
That's great.
Yeah. At night before she goes to bed, I talk, and then before I go to bed, we talk.
There you go.
You know, so it's always 12 and 12.
Is that what it is? 12 and 12.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
Same time here, just same time there, but different time of day.
Well, how many more years till you get your regular pension?
5.
5 years to go.
Which I'm taking early, and my pension is when I turn 65.
All right.
I can't get that early.
So at 62, you'll get your social, your regular one?
Yeah. with a penalty though, but I don't care.
Okay, and then 3 years later, you get your pension.
Yeah.
All right, so 5 more years, huh?
The one good thing about the pension is they get raises like every year. So by the time I turn that, I'm gonna have a nice pension.
Good. It's going to be real cool. All retired, money in your pocket, running around that wheelchair because you done lost your legs and your hands, but it'll be all right. Your pecker won't fall off. I wonder if your pecker will still work without your hands and feet.
I don't know. It's not working now.
It ain't working now. That's why you got to practice what I told you about reaching across the backside there and seeing if you can cup.
Oh, man.
There you go. Hey, you're going to be all right.
Yeah.
Did you try to get any free housing from the government?
I applied for it, just 2 to 3 year waiting list.
But you did apply already?
Yeah, I applied when I first got here.
Where? In the state of Ohio?
Yeah, and in New York.
Yeah, and you applied in New York. That's good.
Yeah, I did. I had a friend of mine in New York send me the papers because I couldn't do it online.
All right. Well, I can't wait to see you living in the projects.
Yeah, well, I lived in the projects in New York, so
I can't wait to see it. Old Cup of Joe hanging in the hood.
yeah, I lived on FDR Drive in Manhattan.
Did you?
For a short time. Yeah, for a short time. For about 3 months.
What is that? The hardcore projects?
Yeah. It's sort of like, it's in Soho.
Well, Soho's not bad.
Yeah.
So that's not really hardcore projects. Soho's good.
Yeah. It's almost like Spanish Harlem.
Yeah, it's not bad. Soho's pretty good. Charlie, what's up? That's nice, Soho.
Yeah.
Why did you give that up?
No, I was living with a friend back in the time when my mother and father were living in Florida.
Oh, okay.
So I stayed with a friend of mine for 3 months until I was able to get my own apartment.
All right, good deal.
So then I wound up getting my own apartment through a guy I worked with. He rented me his basement apartment. So it was nice, and I stood with him, so that was good. And it was close to work.
Well, we're looking forward to your medical appointment to get that more stuff resolved.
Yeah. And then in May, I got to go for my blood work again. Every 3 months. They're going to change it to every 6 months for me. But right now it was every 3 months, and I think it's the last 3 months, then it's going to be every 6 months.
So they'll come and pick you up in next week or something?
No, in May.
No, but this appointment that's coming up, is they going to pick you up?
Yeah.
Or? Yeah.
Yeah, I have a bus coming to pick me up.
All right. Well, I think you're doing pretty good over there. What do you think? How it seems everything's good.
Yeah, everything's okay. We were lucky. Where I'm at. There are a lot of floods though, deep water. But the tornadoes and hurricanes over here didn't really amount to much.
So your weather's been good. Everything's been nice.
Yeah. Right now it's cold. Yesterday it was hot.
Scott's going to come and take you out to dinner soon.
Yeah.
He's got it rumored. We're waiting on him to come and take you to dinner.
I've been dying for some Chinese food since I moved here. The bad thing about this place here is nobody delivers.
That's good for you. That's why you're losing weight.
Oh, man, I'm dying for Chinese food. It's like...
I'm glad you live where you can't get shipped. That's the only way to control it.
I mean, the closest restaurant is 5 miles. And you would think they would deliver.
They won't do it.
They won't come over here for some reason.
They heard about you hillbilly homos. They afraid.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, that new game that you're playing on there, right? That's
DayZ.
Yeah, that's part of the what do you call it? The Steam?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get Steam.
You don't have a computer anymore?
I don't have a computer. I don't have a laptop. All I have is my iPad.
You don't have a computer.
Nah. I gave my computer to my friend in Florida who helped me move, and my laptop I sold. The laptop I sold.
We're going to have to do a fundraiser. Get Joe a computer. Give him something to do. I think you'd be a DayZ professional.
Nah. I was watching it play. It's like there's a lot of stuff in that game. It's that they're missing.
Yeah, it's no first class game.
You know, so I'm trying to figure out. That's going to be. I think it's harder than the PUBG mobile.
And Kurt said you stopped coughing. I can see. That's good.
Yeah, I still coughing, but not as much.
You're looking better. You're sounding better. I think things are getting good for you.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, Joe. Well, we won't take up all your time. It's good to see you. We're glad you're doing better. You're looking better. Get that and rest of your medical stuff done. You're doing good, dude.
Yeah. All right.
All right. See you later, dude. Have a good one. Bye.
Take care. All right.
Cup Joe's looking good. He got a little neuropathy from long-term diabetes, but other than that, he's doing fine. He's looking the best he's looked in years, to be honest. He looks a whole lot better. Looking the best he's looked in years. He's had a good improvement. So, I think that's good. Being out there where you can't run down to every little Chinese place in the world, he looks 100% and sounds 100% better. He's adjusting well. He's got everything set up the way it's supposed to be. I think he's doing fine. Yeah. He's definitely doing much better. Needs to keep walking to save his legs. Yeah, he does. He has to walk everywhere. They don't have no cars. So, he's walking by, he has to. His things are all working out. I think we're seeing a good turnaround. Really, he hadn't looked this great in years. He's doing really good. It may have been an inconvenient move, but it seems like things are for the better. And he's not the only one that I know who left Florida and got healthier. Florida seems to be the waiting grounds for the dead, and they pump all the high-dollar medicine in they can. He needs to wear job support socks, does he? He probably don't have nothing like that. Yeah, Joe's doing real well. It's good to see him doing good. I'm glad. He's all adjusted and doing good now. That's a good thing. That's a miracle, to be honest. I'll check it. You sent me something on Twitter. I'll look. Let me look now. Yes, Earl? Florida God's waiting room. Florida is not the best place for people. I don't see anything, Hazem. How did you send it? Let me look. Hazem. Oh, there it is. Here's what, can I show everybody? Check this out. This is from a local picture here in Saudi Arabia. He went and got him his camel, and he's riding in the back of his toy Hyundai. Only in Saudi. You won't see that nowhere else. Got his camel in the back of his Hyundai. I guess he don't have a truck. You got to get your camel home. What else you gonna do? You actually see stuff like that on the highway all the time. It's not that unusual, to be honest. If I'd never been here and not seen it, I would have thought it's crazy. But I've seen things like that many a time here. I've seen many things like that here. It's just common. You out riding in the damn way out in the middle of nowhere, you see stuff like that. Might see that in Mexico. You see even crazier shit in the Philippines. Have you seen the 9 people on the motorcycle in the Philippines? They put outriggers on the motorcycles. They ride 9 people on a motorcycle. They got outriggers on them and they balance them. I've seen some crazy shit traveling around the world. The 9 people on the motorcycle beats it all. That's actually super crazy. They ride in style, 9 people on one motorcycle. Chase a baby pig of ours down the road. People were laughing. That is funny. It jumped out of the truck. I've been around a lot of farm animals. Farm animals is unpredictable. The hardest thing is when you have a bull that only likes a few people and then people try to cut across the field. You hear him screaming and yelling. Old farmer friend of mine had a big bull that he hand raised, and this thing was like a puppy dog. But he was very partial. He only liked a few people. I've heard many of folks screaming and yelling, trying to get away from that dead bull. But he didn't want to hurt him. He was just overly friendly. And he played really rough. Yeah, he'd start out gentle, but he'd get carried away, get all excited. We're talking 3,000-pound, heavy-ass, full-horn bull. But it was like a big puppy, but he would get carried away with his weight playing around. He damn near broke my thigh one time playing with him. My friend, a farmer, would jump on the back of his bull. Yeah, this guy, you can do anything to that bull. But when he started playing, he played rough. He'd get carried away. He'd just get excited and wouldn't stop. Oh, he would just stand there. His bull would not hurt him. The ground just shook. That happens. Where are you at? Did you get an earthquake? I haven't been through an earthquake in a long time. I think we slept through 3 of them in the Philippines. I didn't even wake up. They weren't big enough. Daitao and says it's where you're at too. Not New York City? Really? Let's see if there's any breaking news on the Richter scale. Hold on. What is that called? Live earthquake. Quake map. Let's see what's going on. USGA earthquake maps by Google. Real-time earthquakes. Here we go. Damn it, I can't open it up here. Hold on. Takes a few minutes to show up. Okay, the live earthquake map. You know, you had an earthquake. There was one right above you, Deb, not long ago. There's a lot of earthquakes that you don't even know about. You're looking at the quake feed. Takes a few minutes to show up. Don't they have a live one though? Let's see the latest earthquake map. Live earthquake map. Hold on. It's not on the US one yet. The closest one to here was in Iran. Ah. Oh. Small, but definitely felt it. It happens. Ah. Ah. Yeah, I don't see it yet. Let me see if I can see the one at Berkeley. Oh. Yeah, it's not on the live map yet. All this year it says you've had 23 earthquakes. Philippines is full of earthquakes. Yeah, it now saying earthquake. Oh, is it? Okay, there was a one in Lebanon, New Jersey, a 4.8. Yep, there was just now an earthquake in Lebanon, New Jersey. Just now. Lebanon, New Jersey. You guys just had one. 4.8. It's already showing up on the map. See? Check it out. Earthquake 4.8. Lebanon, New Jersey, right there. Five kilometers northeast of Lebanon, New Jersey. Wonder why y'all have so many earthquakes there. There was one in Stelly, Missouri just a few days ago. You know, there was one in Missouri in the past week. Stella, Missouri, there was 2.5 earthquake. I have a lot of fun on the New Days Eve server. Yeah, I'll get to it sometime or later. I don't know when. Oklahoma had one not long ago. Oklahoma had one of 2.6, 5 kilometers west of Acadia. Don't forget your car camo anytime you leave the car. I hear you. You don't ever feel those? All right. Well, now I think I'm ready for an afternoon siesta. It's 5:32 in the afternoon. I think I've had enough of being online for the day, or at least for the next few hours. I'm going to lay down, watch a YouTube, and go into La La Land. You're near Longstand, are you? All right, folks. I'm going to lay down. See you guys later. I'm going to get some rest and chill out for a while. Have a good day.